Alright, everybody. Welcome to episode 20 of House High Roll. We're playing Crusader Kings 3 with the Game of Thrones mod and the Viet mod. Um, so I am here. I was just showing kind of in this introductory image, kind of the next generation of high rolls. This is not all of them. And we saw a picture of the family tree last episode, and I can show it again. I waited really late in the episode last time, so this will be a good. In fact, let's just hop into the game. This will be a good way to just kind of see it here at the beginning if you ever want to reference. Since this is episode 20, it'll be easy to find. So, oh wait, we'll do the tree. So here is, obviously Roski. I wish there's probably a way to get this to show spouses. I don't know. Anyway, so there's Roski. Here's his children that he's had with Elise. And then here was his firstborn, Rill, who had these two sons. Uh, and I mean, we've had the vast majority, like our first generation down, we had two girls and three boys, but the next generation down, we've had so many boys and then one girl, Ren. So, um, yeah, so, and I, like, Rams is having kids that I don't even know, uh, you know, I, I didn't even have anything to do with, like, Gaharo's naming. Um, so yeah, and then like it's kind of a sad thing. Ramza's widowed, so he cannot get married again. So maybe he'll have like a lover or something at some point. He's got a lot of friends. That's great. Oh no, there's a high tower, and I wonder if we could ransom them. Oh well, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Royce has just gotten old enough to start having kids. You can see Kyber's having high rolls because we gave her a matrilineal marriage. So that's good. And then Royce and Samuel Tarley's son are about to get married. Um, Before we get too far into it, so we are going to go here. This is Violet Hightower, and we are going to get her engaged to uh, Roski the second, and yeah, that'll be a good match, and they will accept. So cool. All right, so let's go. And I think I arranged some marriages in between episodes, so we'll see those pop up probably. But yeah, you can see I can't even keep all of our kids and stuff on this thing without it just blowing up. So they're not all on here. I'm just trying to keep track of who I can. All right, good deal. So that's arranged now. Um, Good deal. So Harlan and her are going to get married. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. So let's do nice. Yeah, we got some more captains coming, which is going to help, if we go to war again. These are the ruin leaders. They don't show up for some reason. All right. So let me just pause this, and we are going to go to a grand wedding. I guess we'll do this. Uh, let's just try, I guess. Okay, so never mind. It won't let us promise one. Well, that's kind of a bummer. So she is going to be married to Harbert Tarley, who, you know, let's see here. Content antagonist. Yeah. He seems like a decent enough guy. So I was gonna give them a grand wedding, but I guess you have to do that before. Oh, only the dominant side. So but we can't do matrilineal now. It's too late. So okay, so they're gonna get married. Well, that's a bummer. I was hoping to have a grand wedding this episode, but that's fine. So we're gonna miss Royce. She's headed down to the uh, the Reach now. So, um, but hopefully we haven't heard the last of her. All right, and let's unpause. Do another faction against. Oh my gosh. Let's just look at this faction. Yeah. So Maidenpool wants to be independent, but they don't have any strength to do it. Oh, some mails just popped in there right when we were about to click off. Alrighty. Okay. Today Imrain held a fiery sermon for all the children of the court. They were apparently spellbound as he zealously. Imrain is a male? I don't think so. Huh. Anyway, maybe that's just a typo. My grandson Alistair seemed to take it to heart, perhaps a little too much. He has been hounding the servants for hours since, pointing out how they can be better old God's followers. So he can get zealous, which isn't terrible. Oh, look, he's converted to the old gods. Or maybe he was always the old gods. We can trade in zealous for ambitious, which is a great trait. Child, this world is dark and full of horrors. It's kill or be killed, and we could turn it to sadistic. I don't want to have sadistic grandkids. I don't feel like that's what Roski would lead his kid to believe. Now, I don't know, because Roski's not particularly a zealous person. Um, like he created this religion, but it was to bridge the gap between his old religion and his new religion. You know, it wasn't because he was particularly invested in one or the other. Um, I don't think this would be bad to do, and yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. So there we go. And that'll give him some great stats. Now, he's not in line to be our player character at all, but that's fine. Let's see here. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, we wanted to check out Rob. She will not accept. So we can't recall somebody. I wish that they would, you know, only tell us things that can actually happen. Another thing I was looking at before we started is we have a courtier, Lord Gawain here, and he's actually a vassal. He's the Lord of Broken Branch, and he has a claim on Carvestone up here, which would be a pretty easy win for us, um, all things considered. So now Winter Wolves apparently counter Weeping Guard. In fact, everything seems to counter Weeping Guard. I might go in and edit them because I don't think that they are finished. If you look, let's see here, military, Weeping Guard. Um, oh, they do have a counter. They counter Spearmen. We could do create. Let's see here. Where are the Winter Wolves? Here we go. And they counter two things. So they're just better in general, and they're less maintenance. It looks like no, they're more maintenance. Da, 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 da. Well, I think just thematically we would keep the Weeping Guard. So let's just increase them one more. Alrighty. We need to start paying attention to our income again. Oh, look. To the sensible Roski. So he likes us quite a bit, Loris. And he got a new nickname, Longshanks. Yeah, he's very athletic and all that good stuff. He okay, so he is canonically homosexual in this. The book leaves it a little bit more up to interpretation um, than the show. You know, obviously in the show he's homosexual, um, and in the book it's pretty on the nose that he is. But there is some room for like maybe he's just a really good friend, or like considered Renly like a brother, you know, because he was very torn up by Renly dying. But they don't go, you know, there's not a lot of like POV stuff between Loras and Renly, and obviously he doesn't give Sansa the time of day, which isn't an indication of really anything other than he probably wasn't interested in Sansa. But that's one of the differences between the book and the show. It's not even really a significant difference. So anyway, this looks like a really interesting tournament. We've got archery, recital, melee, duel, board game. So I could do two of these at least and do fairly well. Um, and it's in the reach, so it's kind of in our head canon. We can say we're taking Roski the second down to meet his betrothed. And they can kind of see how they do together. Uh, all right, yeah, let's join. This could be an important trip, and one thing that's been kind of consistent in this playthrough, which I kind of like, is that we keep going down to this area, and while we do that, we keep, finding marriages in this area, you know? So, like, there's Starfall, there's Old Town, like, all this good stuff is right in this area where, you know, it wouldn't be a stretch that would be kind of, and even any place on the way, would be a kind of a good place where we could find marriages and increase our bonds and stuff like that. So, we have one dangerous spot. This is not even that bad. 25% chance of danger. Wow. In the taiga. So let's see here. Taiga is forest. There we go. So there. Now we have 0% danger. We can just enjoy the trip, and that'll be great. And maybe we'll win some money. Um, that's always a chance. One thing, even with the Viet mod, we do still get quite a few repeat quests, but that's just to be expected. Um, that's fine. And then let's see here. So I wonder if there is a better way to get there. Let's see. Maybe if we do something like this. That gets us 3 extra days, just in case. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. That gets us 11 extra days. So I think that's going to be a good thing to do. 2%, 2%. I think we can live with that. What if we take the... Oh, that'll... Well, what if we go around that on the way back? So what if we go like up here? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that. And that will get us there, hopefully in time. If we don't have too many delay events, we should be good. And then we'll be able to, kind of enjoy the trip on the way back. There's not a lot of stuff left on the map that Roski would theoretically visit. I don't see him necessarily going that far over the wall, especially at his age. So, um, we visited the Seven Kingdoms. I think eventually we would. Oh, there we go. We would probably. Uh, we would probably eventually go back to Lys and you know like have a pilgrimage and just see our homeland, but that's not an option right now. So this will be fun. Okay, let's go. And the nice thing is, because we are, uh, friendly. We're not friends necessarily, but we're friendly with Loris. Uh, we're not like saying, "Ugh, I'm dreading this." So, all right. This is a great name, Folk Borden. What a great name. All right, so we're heading down, and then we can see our entourage here. We got Alios coming. I do like the range of religions we have in our court. It's great. Um, one thing, she is fabricating a claim, so that's good. I would do this alliance. Oh, right. That's one thing that we were gonna do. I don't know if I. Uh, One of the commenters was saying, it'd be great to get. Uh, it'd be great to get uh, Robb, the son of, or the grandson of Jon Snow, engaged. Alright, let's see what's going on here. My grandson Roski seemed to enjoy our feast immensely. Afterwards, he couldn't stop talking about the feelings that locking eyes with one of the younger servants caused in him. So he can get lustful, which is honestly fine. Like it's virtuous to people in our religion. Or he could get greedy, which I don't think we would necessarily want to do. So he's really getting a lot of neat, kind of rounded off traits. The solitary and the lustful seem like they would contradict each other, but not really. I mean, oh no, is she sick? That's sad. Hopefully, that doesn't lead to a death. That would be very sad. So, we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, we're making good time. Yeah, I totally don't mind Roski the second being more of a, and you know, it kind of makes sense anyway at his age, but I don't think they grow out of that trait. So, but yeah, him being lustful makes sense, especially with the Liceni religion is very, you know, positive as far as sexual things go, and um, yeah, I guess this is technically us. This indicator always seems to get a little bit ahead. So nice. We're traveling through the reach. Here we go. Let's just recruit him if he's good. He's good. Yeah. So join the court, bud. There we go. Oh no. The king in the north is dead. Oh, nice. And his son's name is Rickard. And that is not Rickard the second. Oh, wait. I guess maybe that's just the second. I don't think Rickard was the first of his name. Ned's father. But whatever. He might have been. Alright. Let's see here. So I have reached the location. So I can't wait for it to start. Let's see here. I always like to start in the temple. This is a fun event that when it does trigger, you know, it's pretty much instant renown level up almost. So, hey, nice. So we found an ancestor. So that's great. It did not trip a dynasty level up. All right. One of the children at court, Mariah of the Fated Keep. Interesting. Evil Paragon. Yikes. That's rough for a child to deal with. Had taken the wooden warrior of a younger girl and thrown it in a nearby cave. My grandson was there and saw it happen. Alistair got hold of the household guards and forced Mariah to go into the cave. Mariah's terrified screams could be heard for several minutes before she emerged with the toy. It seems that when Alistair thinks something the right thing to do, he won't stop until he makes it happen. So he can get stubborn, which I'm actually okay with. That's kind of a northern trait that we got when we became Tantalorn. He can get brave, which I might like better. Let's see here. Stubborn. He's already just, which is cool. Um, Honestly, I don't mind stubborn. I really only want to change their personality if I feel like it kind of counters what we would do, and I don't know that Roski would necessarily be upset by somebody having, you know, a stubborn personality. So that's fine. Like I have to restrain myself sometimes because I'm like, oh yeah, all my kids would be brave and all my kids would be, but that's just not how, you know, kids work. They have their own personality and do their own thing. So let's see here. So we could do archery. I could place a bet. I really shouldn't be betting because uh, let's see here. Where's Orstos? Let's see. He's got 13 prowess, 10 martial, which I don't know necessarily if that matters. Or we could do Howland is the safe bet. Obviously, we're going to go with the under. Oh. Yeah. Neither one of these is really going to get us anything. I thought this would give us more. If we're going with the underdog, I guess we'll just go with Howland. We know him. Is he friendly? Yeah, he's friendly. So we'll bet on the Northman. We're currently losing money, but that's because we are. Yeah, that's because we are still gathering them. They aren't all there yet. So once those 10 come, it should, yeah, tick back up. So that's good. And we need to do another war pretty soon. It looks like we might be doing a war for the north. So, fairly soon. All the river lords that are left are going to try to all the river lords that are left are going to try to become independent. And when that happens, we'll join. All right, let's see. Oh, I lost my wager on Lord Howland. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. So Osmond won. Nice. Oh no, that's not mine. Okay, yeah, best man won. Whatever. Let's go back in here. Oh wait, one thing I want to do. Yeah, okay, she is trying to fill the coffers. Perfect. We need more money always. I spent. What do we have? 500 last episode, and I've already spent it all. That's not good. All right, so let's hop in here, and I am not competing, so I can't even do the recital. I guess I'm just too old. Yeah, that's sad. Um, let's see. I guess we'll just go to the tourney grounds and unpause things. Let's see here. So my captains stand assembled for the day's training, their attendants laden with kit. Hamish and myself stand before all. So Hamish is here. Oh, he's my master of the hunt. Okay. Captains, what you do not know, ask humbly to be taught, urges Hamish. Together we represent the Lord. Let us together prepare for our glories. He turns to me, eyes gleaming, command us. So, I can say, skills, bah, we're here to be seen. And I can get some glory there. Or I can teach them on a horse some things. That's not terrible. Captains, prove your keenness, both of eye and mind. So they get bow and wit, which will help them. Um, best of all, Hamish. I don't care. Yeah, let's do this. 53 days till it begins. This might be because I'm not in the capital that dropped so much. I'm not sure. But we need to find a way to generate more. I always say this, but we need to find a way to generate more income. 0.8 is pretty low. And we don't have that many people. Let's go here. So we could do Okay, I'll just read this. Browsing the wares on display in the tailor shop, I spy a carefully wrapped package among the piles of garments and sundries. The tailor happily opens it for me, carefully untying the leather bindings to reveal an exquisitely embroidered crest, the Massey crest. So I could say, burn it, or I could say, listen, I'll take these. Or I could spend some money and get a crest for the high rolls, which I don't. Yeah. This is not really a very exciting one. Merrick doesn't really have anything to do with like our plans, so it's fine. We just chalk that one up as a loss and go somewhere else next. So, oh, you know what? I should have promised a grand wedding for Roski the second. I don't think I did. I'm just gonna check that real quick while I'm thinking about it. You guys know me; I get distracted so easy if I don't think about it. Let's see, betrothed. There, I don't think there's any way to promise a grand wedding. Maybe we can do it anyway because we're the dominant. Uh, yeah, okay. I think we can do it anyway because we're you know, the main family in the wedding. It's not a matrilineal, so hopefully. All right, let's hop on and back into the fray here. I like the tourney grounds. You can get some pretty interesting benefits and things. So I don't really have any stress. We can do this as a uh, hopefully way to gain some money. Yeah, let's do it. Nice. So we've just paid for our trip with a good bet there. And yeah, we can't do anything until the recital. I wish I could. I feel like I should be able to do a recital. You know, my health is still fine. Yeah, but even though I am infirm. All right, so. Yeah, let's do it. This is technically more than we have. Um, but that's okay, I think. We'll do that. We'll go in here. We might just have to sell something. Let's see. If we do this. Oh, we can't. That's 40. That is 40. And we can't break that artifact. Da, da, da. We're not really worried about piety or learning right now, so we'll destroy that. And hopefully, we'll be able to get back to 4 gold pretty easily. Knock on wood. I should probably avoid gambling, or should I? And then, yeah, I just like to look at that. Okay. So, yeah, we're back in. Um, oh, Loris is is it? Poet. That probably helps. It's so hard to see. These things are so tiny. I don't even see. Maybe he doesn't have any experience. Um, these are such a crapshoot right here. Maybe we'll just watch this one. I don't think there's a great way to win gold. Um, Once we get to like a duel or something more physical related, we can check their prowess and things. So, all right. It's been a very uneventful recital. We're just sitting here, like, checking everything. Good deal. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Uh, so, oh yeah, this guy's trying to be all pious and stuff, and so we can either boo him off the field, which we don't care what his opinion of us is, um, or we can just let this one blow itself out. I don't think Roski would particularly be too invested in this. He's not, betting or anything, so we'll just let that pass. Um, like I said, I think we'll. I hate being in debt. I know it's like not a huge deal. People do it all the time, but it just bugs me. Here's that rabbit foot that we caught, so we'll destroy that. We could always go on a hunt later, and I just don't want my counties and stuff to start getting those negative modifiers that last for years and years. Um, I like to keep them in pretty good state. So looks like, yeah, we're pretty good right now. Okay, so let's head back and unpause. Good job. Oh, Loris won. Excellent. Maybe I should try to be friends with Loris. Let's head to the tourney grounds. Nothing really going on. Um, Raymond, Salt Dornish. I mean, he's a Dornishman, but which we do have pretty close connections to, but not particularly him. And he's just a wanderer. He's not aligned with any of the families we're aligned with, so I don't think we'd just give him money. We'll just say, hey, how exciting. We should get negative stress if we are doing really well. So let's see here. So for the melee, we can't bet on that. So our best bet for betting is the duel coming up here. Oh. Yeah, we were paused. Let's just see how things are going in the outside world. So he is married, and he's only 18, so he could be king for a good long time. All right, so we could do This might be good to get. Yeah, so we'll start heading down this way. Let's see if I can befriend him. Yeah. Alright. Lyanna Redwick is conspiring against my wife. Alright, I remember her. She's got the Bailorism, so she's Baelor the Blessed. She follows him specifically in the Faith of the Seven. So she is conspiring against Elise. I think we would throw her in jail. I mean, that's not good. Let's see here. We'll be friends with King Rickard. That's fine. Yeah. I was friends with his dad, you know? And hopefully these two have a lot of kids. Let's see. He is. Yeah. And she is. Yep. Okay. So yeah, they have a decent chance. I don't think either of them is lusty. It doesn't look like, but neither of them's chaste. Oh, she is. That's not good. But that's not necessarily terrible. Alright. So we've already got factions popping up. But we're gonna help him out. We're gonna be on top of it this time. Even if we're in the middle of a war ourselves, we're gonna help him out. So I do not want to see the Starks lose power. And on my watch. Alright, let's hop back in. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this. I don't do these like the tent, camp, or the village very often. Oh, that's nice. Sorry, I should read this. A small crowd is gathered around a passionately orating Lord Merrick. Oh, this is a guy we were just talking about. They seem to be listening intently. Your own skill will only take you so far in a tournament, he laughs. It's those who support or don't support you who decide your fate. Let me tell you of when my guardian, Lord John. Oh wow. So maybe that was a memory he had a guardian. Uh, in the court of the Iron Throne finally acknowledged me as a full-grown man. Almost half an hour passes, but it feels like mere seconds. He sure knows how to spin a tale. So yeah, let's do that. Gain some diplomacy experience. I hope I can participate in the board game, but I might not be able to. So I can't compete. Well, that's fine. I wonder if that one guy is here. Let's see. What was his? Let's do opinion of me like that. No, I don't see. I think he would be lower. Our rival. I don't think he's here. So cancel. Let's just see. Oh, he's still alive. Lord Bowen. I wish there was like a way to uh, capture, somebody, since he was going to attempt to murder me. It'd be neat to, find a way to take him in. This should be good. Non-existent. Alright, I'm going to just check out here. Nothing going on, so let's just speed time up just for this part, since there's really nothing we can do when we're in the middle of watching this stuff. Not long to go. Okay. What a chaotic sport. That's really great that they win that much money. Doesn't look like, I guess, any of my people. Yeah. Doesn't look like any of my people were in. Alright. Let's check this. I don't ever hardly do this. So, the music can be heard from the fields surrounding the village. Following it, I come to its origin. A heavy garlanded square, flutes and tambourines, and all manners of instruments and balladry. Men and women dance rounds through every part of the square. Now they're home. Now their hands join together. Now they begin to sing. Now they spin and spin and spin. So that's great. So I can try to dance, and I might, make a fool of myself, but it's fine. Yay! I gained some prestige. Not that I necessarily need it, but it would be cool to hit living legend. All right. Nothing going on out here. Oh, what's this? Anything new? Nothing I can see. So we're not going to worry about it. Get back in here. Let's do the tourney grounds this time. Oh, wow. So I might possibly die. Let's see here. When I was growing up, my old instructor taught me that my final breath should leave me just before the lance impacts. 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps, walk, canter, lower lance, recouch, aim, tip, breathe in, breathe out, strike home. Success. My lance splinters, but I realized too late that my horse was still just cantering, not galloping. The pain is instant and vivid as the mace at the end of the pole slams into my back, knocking me clean from the saddle. I'm suspended in the air. The world stood still. Oh, how my old instructor would frown if I did anything imperfectly. The world begins to move. The ground rushes up to meet me, and suddenly all is black. So this might be it, guys. Roski might be done. Doesn't look like they they made this event very well because it says unnamed. Okay, so I'm just incapable. I'm still fine. Golly. Yeah, maybe I should avoid the tourney grounds. Okay. Let's go to the temple. No. Let's see here. Um, we're technically over our domain limit. So we just need more stewardship. So let's do this. Let's do that. There we go. All right. Let's place a bet. Wow. They're really not going to let us win like anything. So he's got 32 prowess, a martial. We're not going to win a lot anyway. Yeah, my bishop is not great right now. But you can't really do anything about them. The dual quarterfinals are over. The Herald booms. Lord Allen of Horn Hill. That's the guy we bet on, I think. Interesting round. I might see if there's a way to like advocate. It'd be kind of good to play as Roski the second. I don't think Roski the first is going to be able to do too much. This guy. He doesn't give up. I'll give him that. So these two are the two left. If he wins, I get 7 gold, which isn't terrible. It's really sad, man, that you get toward the end of a character's life. We've had Roski for 20 episodes now, you know? He's been great, but he's about to be gone. So 3 cheers. Hey, so I won, right? Yeah. Great. Well deserved win. Good deal. Let's go to the tavern. So So basically, I can challenge him to a drinking contest, and or I can just like help him out. I think Roski's not at the best place right now. Um, uh, let's just do it. Let's see. So I guess I just got a bunch of captains. I don't know. It was hard to read what that thing said. So, all right. So, we're going to the board game. Let's see here. These are fun. Okay. There we go. Let's keep on rolling. Nothing going on the outside. I wish it kind of told you better how things were doing, you know, like up here on the outside without having to leave the actual tournament. Let's see here. We can do one more. I guess we could try this. So, oh, his name is Savage Boar. So he can make my boar tusk get more prestige. Or we could buy sheep tapestry. Or yeah, we might as well make the boar tusk a little bit better, I guess. That's pretty cool. It's been decorated. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like all the trophies and stuff we've gotten. Roski's done a lot of like not official hunts, but he's killed a lot of animals in his life, just from them threatening him and different things like that. So, all right, let's see here. Should we place a bet? Let's just try it. This is again a little bit more, uh, you know, iffy, but so Howland is a safe bet. Let's try this guy. Let's see. He is not great, but he's not terrible. And we could win 40 gold. Let's do it, guys. Let's roll those dice. Let's do it. So, where is he? Oh, is he already out? Was he not even in the competition? Jeroth, right? It was his name. Well, interesting round. I guess he didn't even participate. So we just got gypped out of 5 gold, basically. Probably should have voted or bet on Howland, but I don't like those small wins. Alrighty. Okay. So Howland is against Fairgon of the Black Tide. There we go. Looks like Howland won. Yep. Good job. Wow, I keep insulting Howland. I called him a buffoon and I called him a bampot. Okay, that's harsh. I don't think I'm necessarily an enemy of Howland. Good job. I lost my bet on somebody that didn't even. But you know, Roski is incapable, so he might just make a bet on somebody that isn't even participating. It's like they're predatory toward the elderly at this tournament. He's like, yes, yes, I'd bet 5 gold on the donkey. Uh, okay. All right, here we go. Grand tournament conclusion. So, what a great occasion. I gained tourneygoer for 5 years. Let's see here. Nessa Fairwind, so she's Ironborn. Friendship. Oh, okay. She throws the drink. Yeah, we've seen this event before. Get her out of my sight, this Ironborn scum. All right. So we're gonna do the closing ceremony. Let's just get it done. Good job. And we're gonna head back. Yay. Let's see if there's anything new we can do. We can declare a new war. Let's see. Oh. We could go to war for... Yeah. We can't declare war because we're incapable. I wonder... Let's see. They really should add the ability to advocate. I think there's a mod for that, and maybe I'll get it. Because I don't want Roski to die, right? Like, he's had a great life. But if he's, you know, incapable, infirm, and all this stuff, we should probably let him retire. You know. Oh, that's interesting. There's this little spot here that's in the Crownlands. And this is taken over by Casterly Rock. Interesting. Why are people trying to kill my wife? Like, what would that accomplish for him? So let's throw him in jail. Why does he not like me? Interesting. Yeah, let's throw him in jail. Actually, let's see if we could ransom him. We need the money. That's good. And let's see. Not council. We got some prisoners. Perfect. Yeah. And then this lady. Oh, yeah, she's the one that was trying to kill my wife, and she has no money to pay for her way out. We could do this. We could go negotiate, convert. She will not convert. So if I... There we go. So we'll just get her out. She can live her life, but not, you know, not anywhere near my family. And we got a nice little chunk of cash there, so that was good. Farewell. Traveling up, we're back in the Riverlands. Man, this place is a mess ever since. Ever since they kind of seceded from the north. Look at all this. You know, we could probably take over one of these. That would be interesting. Another thing I thought about, you know, since we're kind of a sea, you know, we have a lot of harbors and stuff. Since we kind of have some sea power, maybe learning some breathing wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let's see. Tanalorn. I'm not gonna, you know, mess with anything too bad. But what if we... I need to look. What, is it just Ironborn or something, maybe? Just getting the ability to raid would be cool. But I'll look at that, you know, in between episodes. Cape Watch. Interesting. Da-da-da-da. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the Weep has full control now. So let's see how many troops Delita has. That's not bad. That's cool. Alright. And yeah, Roski has that Hightower alliance. So that's going to be a really clutch thing to have going forward. She is healthy again. That's great. I think for the intro image for the next episode, um, we'll have Roski, you know, and her. Let's see, Violet Hightower, uh, be on the image there, just as a good introduction for them. So we're already back home. That's great. And she's increasing the development. I need to find a way that we're still doing constructing here, so that will actually increase my... Oh, look at that. Okay. So now Kyber has become the Lady of Rothermont. That's great. And their kids will be the heirs of Rothermont. So that's good. We got a little part of the Vale in our family now. So that was some good political maneuvering right there. And then Keystone. She's in really good health. He's 6 years old. Oh, one thing I was going to look at actually is if we go to our rival here. Okay, we cannot declare war. Alrighty, well. So my ward, Lord Alistair, has come of age. It is time he left my care. Nice. Look at that. So Alistair, as our ward, has gained trained fighter, so he's got some decent prowess going on. Oh, and he's just a flamboyant trickster. So, which is counteracted pretty heavily because he's just and trusting. So, whatever. He's got some good stewardship. That's good. That'll help him. I mean, honestly, he's got a good, decent start. So, good for him. Maybe I should read this. Despite having had more than a fair share of experience with lying as a child, Alistair always found it difficult to apply that kind of creativity in any structured fashion. While he has shown himself fully capable of petty scheming, few would call it refined. But refinement is not always what you need. On a personal level, he has also fought a few successful actions against small groups of rebellious peasantry, showing him a competent captain. Okay, so good job. He is a powerful vassal. He's got a decent amount of troops. Finwell's pretty strong. And yeah, he converted to the old gods worship, which is fine. He inherited it, you know. Pretty and we're compatible with them anyway. So let's see here. Yeah, he expects a council position. That's fine. So she has not had any kids in a while. Look at Prendos, man. He's got the beard going at 19. Killing it. uh, I wonder why he doesn't like me so much. And so yeah, they're related. Their kids are gonna be rough. I have a feeling if they do have any, uh, they're gonna have some struggles ahead with the inbreeding. So, alrighty, we're doing okay. That's what I was saying before that event tripped. We are close to finishing that, which will give us about 1.1 gold a month. I haven't invested much into Broadmend because I don't know if we're gonna keep it. Like I'd like to get to Overton. In fact, we might do that next. We might do that next episode once the truce is over. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pass this claim down to Roski, am I? So we basically paid 80 gold for nothing. Oh well. You learn. Maybe we'll get a good claim eventually. Anyway, if you guys remember the last series, I was getting claims like all over the place. Oh, is she still my hostage? That's. I didn't mean to keep her like her whole life. Yeah, I should. I guess I should return her. Yeah, we're not gonna attack each other. We're buds. Oh man, I hope I didn't prevent her from having kids. I like the Umbers a lot. I was hoping we could be allies with them, but I don't think that's in the cards. Just maybe, maybe Roski, you know. Looks like Ren got injured by something. That's not good. Let's see if we can see it in the memory. No. My grandmother Rhonda. Oh. So yeah, we have a lot of connections like down south with the Reach and Dorne. So I can still unlock perks even though I'm like basically a non-character at this point. Um, yeah. So guys, I think what we're gonna do, we're getting pretty close to time anyway. I'm gonna research that abdication mod. I feel like I should be able to advocate, but I don't know. Especially once he's 16. He's got a diplomacy education. I am his guardian, so I should be able to. Oh, nice. So we are at reputable. Wait, well known. Okay, yeah, yeah. So that's good. So Roski's gone from basically no one all the way up to reputable in his lifetime. We have a great family going on here. Osric and Morik over here. They're going to be lords in the Vale when they grow up. Delita is the Lord of the Weep, so that's his family. They're going to. And they didn't ask me about her name. Oh, look, she got pretty. I like seeing, all these good traits in the family. Um, Rams's children are lords in the Neck. That's great. And then Rill, this is our main line right here. So we've got Roski and Dressaro. And yeah, and Roski's already betrothed to a little high tower girl. That's great. And we'll do a grand wedding for them, hopefully. If we have the money and everything. If we don't get in debt again. So I like this. It's pretty cool. Okay. Wow, look at that. So she is getting the scales of power. She might become the main character. She's still fine as far as health goes. But with Roski, he could live a long time because we invested a lot in like him being whole of body and everything. Apparently that doesn't help you. you know, not become infirm and incapable and all that good stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna check out that advocation mod because that is a thing that happens. Lords, when they get too old, they will let their this is basically what Edward Tully. Am I saying? Is it Edward? Edmure Tully was doing um, for his father Hoster in the books, and there's a lot of examples of younger sons taking control when their fathers are just too old. They can't handle it. Um, they've had an accident and they can't function as well. So yeah, so we'll do that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great one.